Dr. King's letter from a Birmingham jail, his first statement is to refute that he's an outsider. He opens by leading that he's a guest of a political group in town, but then goes on to say that all communities and states are interrelated, so even if he were not a guest, he wouldn't be an outsider because he has vested interest. This plays off his idea and his famous quote that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. This plays off the all communities and states are interrelated. He wants to see that injustice in Alabama doesn't affect where he's living in Atlanta, Georgia. The next statement that he wants to talk about is the tension that the demonstrations are causing, as the clergymen say it's a problem. King attests that the white power structures left them no other paths to get their civil liberties, and it's a necessary argument for growth. This stems off the way he sees immorality being addressed. He says that tension forces a wider community to observe the issue on hand and then act on it. So he's actually appealing not just to the people in Alabama, but people in the North who would have a greater problem with segregation. He next talks about the untimeliness. He says that these things are never timely and that civil liberties must be taken. He also says that wait no longer means wait to a black man, but wait rather means never. Wait for your civil rights. We'll give them to you. You never get them. He actually references that in respect to the Brown versus Board of Education, in which point he quotes Justice Earl Warren saying that justice too long delayed is justice denied. This brings up the last point that he says that he spends a good deal of my amount of time talking about. He says that to be taken seriously in breaking these laws, there must be a reason that he's breaking these laws. He says, as for the laws of man, there are two kinds of laws, just and unjust. He takes this view from theologians St. Thomas Aquinas and St. Augustine. Aquinas said that moral law must be rooted in eternal and natural law, and Augustine said that an unjust law is no law at all. From this, King then says that the laws that we should pay attention to are the ones of moral substance, and moral justice is more important than a regular political justice. He then goes on to say it's our moral responsibility to break an immoral law and bring it to the attention of those in charge so that we can fix it. He uses other examples, historical examples, as in Nazi Germany where it was illegal to aid a Jew. He talks about the Hungarian freedom fighters. Everything they did was illegal. And early Christians who were fed to lions for acts of civil disobedience and showing their faith.